Welcome back, everyone, to Live Your Dream. It's about you. And I am so excited to have my first guest here. His name is Ted Berenger, and he is the promoter for Star Off Machine, which is a band. Metal band, is it?
More hard rock.
Okay, hard rock. Perfect. My kind of music. Anyway, and I've known Ted a while, so I consider him a good friend.
Yeah, we're good friends.
Yeah. But anyway, so I want you to go ahead. My understanding is there's an event coming up. Is that right?
We do have an event coming up on Friday, the 12th. It starts, the doors open at 7. We have Star Off Machine headlining the show with Metal Religion opening the act. Just a brief history on the band Star Off Machine. The drummer, Greg Tuthill, actually, we used to work with him. And one day at lunch, he mentions he's in a band. And he said he'd give me a CD. I thought, oh, that's nice. When I put it in, I was like, holy cow. These guys are great. So I YouTubed him. I was like, dude, you're a rock star. You didn't even tell me. So anyways, him and I just hit it off after that, and we've been friends ever since. When I was living in Southern California, I moved up in this area and decided to bring him up this way and share some good rock and roll.
Wow, that's great. And you know how much I like rock and roll.
She dances to my karaoke songs, so she's one of my biggest fans.
Yeah, I love rock music. And you're from Southern California too, and I think I shared with you I'm from Southern California.
Right, yes.
So wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah, we actually, since I moved back to this area, we'll actually take the whole family and make a trip down to Anaheim just to see these guys. They are that good. So,
wow.
Yeah. And even if Tut wasn't a good friend of mine, I'd still be just as big a fan. So.
That's great. And you said it's this Friday the 12th.
That's correct.
And is it in Tulare?
It's in Tulare. It's at a place called Barmageddon. A lot of people in the area know it as the Old Halfies because they're a fairly new outfit that's moved into the place. But it's at 126 East Kern in Tulare. It's in the basement of Old Town, downtown Tulare, so it's kind of neat. And the sound is amazing in that place. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody should come check it out.
Is there a dancing room?
Hopefully, we're going to pack the place.
I was going to say, all right, well, I'll be in there. I'll squeeze myself in there so I can dance.
You're more than welcome. I'll get you up
front. Bring my friends, too. Wow, that's great. And you have a poster here. Do you want to show that up and see if you can?
First, I'll show you a picture of the band. Let me hold this up here. This is Star Off.
Let's just do it a little bit. Let's see if we can go like.
Do that.
Oh, there's
a picture
Blair.
of the band.
I think that's pretty good right there. Yeah, I think. A little crooked, but yeah, that's pretty good.
They don't mind.
Okay. And then, okay, this is the actual event itself,
event,
right?
Yes. And it's like I said, doors open at 7. Tickets are $10 in advance or at the door. Worth every penny. I do suggest don't miss it. It's going to be a great show.
Okay. And so you said you found out about the band because your good friend is the drummer?
Yes, yeah, we worked together. We were doing carpenter work together. Like I said, and I worked with him for probably a week and a half. And at lunch one day he just mentioned, we started talking music. And I have a huge love for music, and he does as well, and we've been best of friends ever since. So it's, like I said, we go down, we don't miss a show, and every time we go down, they make sure that we are up front and backstage and free gifts. They're just a great group of guys.
Oh, wow.
And it's been nice to have the opportunity to meet the rest of the band as well.
And then your brother's band will be opening for them?
That's correct. Metal Religion. My little brother, he's not so little. He's a drummer as well. And Shane is my brother, and he's got a tight band going right now. I just went and listened to practice the other day, and was very pleased with what I heard. They're nice and tight, and they're a little more towards the metal side, obviously. But it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, metal is good too.
Oh, yeah. Nothing wrong with metal.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, now you got me all excited. And was there anything else that you wanted to add? I mean, it looks you brought some CDs, so do you have some new CDs?
Actually, I don't have the latest one. This is the first CD called Burn This. In the glare here.
Let's see if we can kind of see it. It's called Burn This?
This is called Burn This, yeah.
Okay.
And this is the first album that he gave me the day at work.
Oh,
then,
okay.
Yeah. Then Tut and I are such good friends. This is their second CD. He actually gave this to me before it was released. I don't know if I'm throwing him under the bus here, but actually, great CD. I had to finish spinning this one before I got to this one, though, and they're both great. They do have a new CD coming out, and unfortunately, I don't know the name of it, but I know they've been in the studio, and they've been working hard on that, and this show here is going to kind of get them out of the studio and get out and kind of dust off the guitars and get back and give me a good rock and roll show in a new area.
And are they going to play all original stuff, or are they going to play
Yes.
cover stuff too?
All original. Now there might be one cover song in there that they want to let me sit in and sing one, but we haven't we haven't signed off on that
So
yet.
you might sing?
Maybe we'll see.
Oh, wow.
But that would be the only cover song if we
Hopefully
do.
one of the ones I like, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Not that it's about me or
I thought
anything.
you liked them all.
Yeah, you're right. I do. So, yeah, I'm trying to think what else you might want to add. Or
I talked with Dwayne Andre last night, who's a very good friend of mine. The little inside joke there.
Yeah, I know. Actually, to tell you, he likes his last name said Andre.
Andre?
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
So again, Dwayne Andre.
If he's watching, I thought you were going to say something, and we could do this like he does. I'm sure if he's watching, he's getting kicked out.
Oh, he's
of it.
watching.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, no worries, no worries. What were we talking about?
You
Dwayne
said-
Andre.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Dwayne, I spoke with him, and Dwayne's got a great event too. Next Friday, I believe, will be the 19th. He'll be at the Club 210 in Visalia with the karaoke there. And I did go down last Friday and check
I
it
know,
out.
I saw you.
Yeah, you were there. That's right. You were
And
dancing.
I danced to your music.
But it was a lot of fun. So,
Next time, Sammy will come too.
That's right. And actually tonight as well at Barmageddon, Sammy and I, we are at Barmageddon every Monday night from 9 to 1 for karaoke. So tonight's Monday. If you want to come out and join us tonight, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. And it's funny that you mentioned. It's funny you say Club 210 because it's actually called Cafe 210.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. But it's but in the event, it's Team Amen karaoke event
That's
that
correct,
Dwayne.
yeah. Dwayne's
Andre
project, yeah.
put together, and it's supposed to be the first and the third Friday of every month.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that.
Last month there was an extra Friday because it was 5 Fridays, so I guess he worked it out with Cafe 210, so they would let him do an extra Friday. But usually it's the first and the third, just so you know. So you have no excuse because now you know. Just look at your calendar, go, that's the first Friday, that's the third, and you got to be there.
No, we'll be there.
And Sammy too, of course.
Yeah, I'll bring it with me next time.
She might not want to be on the camera, but I'm going to talk her name up, right? And she plays a lot of good music for me too, so I can dance at the karaoke.
And that's my songbird. She's got the pipes. She can sing better than I can. So.
Yeah, she does a really good job.
I'm more of an entertainer.
Oh, you do a good job singing too. And I totally appreciate it because I'm the dancer, you guys are the singers. But anyway, so this is so exciting. I have to say, it's just, wow. That's just neat. It really is.
It's a
I
great
don't know
show.
what else to
and
say.
hopefully this thing's a hit because I think they're down to do a string of shows. If this is a hit, maybe a couple more venues. So who knows how far this can go. This is actually my first time doing anything like this, and I've been having so much fun doing this. And
I could tell.
Now I'm here doing this. I wouldn't have guessed it, but here we are.
You never know what's going to happen, right?
Right.
Or as I say, divine order, or as your good friend Dwayne says, divine choreography. It's all the same type of thing, though. Just the way things all kind of come together. And actually, my next guest who's going to be on too, that was kind of a divine order thing. The way we kind of met up again. So it's just I don't know. It's the things like that make life exciting.
Yeah, it's the love we share for music, and it's common love with all human beings. I mean, you don't have to be any color, you don't have to be any size. Music, it's a universal language. I think I can't quote Dwayne Allman, can't totally quote him, but he said something to the effect of there's no more precious gift you could leave to the world when you're gone than your music.
Yeah. Oh my God, you give me goose pimples just
I wish I
saying
could
that.
quote it word for word, but
Oh no, and I love Dwayne Allman. I saw him in concert.
yeah, he's very good.
Well, wait, no, Greg Allman.
Is it Greg?
Yes, Greg.
Dwayne passed away.
Yeah, it was Greg. Sorry, no, I got mixed up. So I apologize for this. But yeah, I saw him not long ago with my friend who recently passed away.
Oh,
But
no.
he was a music lover too, and he grew up in the '60s. So he would tell me about this band and that, and who was in this band. I used to really
It's
enjoy
the generation that would read these as you listen to a brand new album. But today's technology, I love the music thing about it, but there's something personal about getting the album and reading who wrote and produced and what year that came out, and didn't know it was a cover song, and that's why I still like to buy the album and read the jackets for that reason.
Oh yeah, I mean it really, and like you said, the music is just, I don't know, it's meant so much to me ever since. I remember my mother used to say that in the stroller I'd hear music and I'd start banging my feet, and she was afraid I was going to hurt myself because it was like all metal and stuff, so she had to put a pillow. I mean, from a young age I just so resonated with it.
Right.
You know?
My mother too. My mother used to spin those old country vinyl records when we were kids, and we didn't watch much TV. And God, me and my brothers, we hated it, but now we love it so much. You know, we go back and Mom still has those vinyl records, and we still go dust them off and play them.
It's the history of it, and then the music. I mean, just all these great artists, and a lot of them came out of the '60s. You know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean? And it was like, so that's why anybody who grew up in the '60s, I have a lot of like my friend who passed away, and actually, I just if I can make a little plug for him. Actually, August 12th is his birthday too. So
wow.
I mean, all over the place. It's just because this show is about heart, and I hope it's okay for me to just bring that up. But I just want to say that you know, my heart goes out to Terry Price and his family, and he was a beautiful soul and very musical and very talented, and I just hope and pray that he's at peace with the angels now. I mean, he's greatly missed and greatly loved, and I just wanted to say that. And it's because I can't think of music from the 60s, old bands, harmony, all these different things, even ZA, the band that Dwayne was in, because Terry was the one that told me, because he lived in Visalia since the 80s, late 80s or mid 80s, and I moved to Visalia in 02, so I didn't know all the history of ZA, and even that, he told me about ZA, and I mean, it was, so then when I met Dwayne, it's like I understood, oh, he was part of ZA, so all of that, it's like divine order, divine choreography, you never know whose life you're going to meet. I mean, and you, of course, I met you because Misty told me to go to Rocking Horror. I mean, it's just one thing after another, and it's just, yeah. And I mean, I'm grateful for Misty for introducing me to the whole karaoke scene. Even though I don't actually sing, I like to sing, but that's another story. But I'm more of a dancer, and I can't sing and dance. I get out of breath. You see how wild I get when I dance. I get out of breath
just singing. So.
But anyway, the point is, it's like I am so glad to have met you, and I'm so glad that I could help you promote your brother's band and your friend's band, and I hope to be there. And
we all appreciate the opportunity as well. I mean, you came to me with this and offered the slot to me, and I was like, hey, that's great. I'm going to take advantage of it, and we just appreciate the airtime and, like I said, the offer.
And then also, too, I want you to know, if the band actually wants to come here and play sometime, we can do that. We can make it happen.
We might be able to make that happen. Let me talk with the guys.
Yeah, and your brother's band too, both bands.
Oh, awesome. That'd be great. Yeah, I'm sure they'd be ready for that. My brother's band's actually doing a video for a Christian film that's coming up. So we've been working on that project as well.
That's great.
Yeah, so things are happening, and it's a lot of fun. And just for something, I just started this out of my love for music. I didn't want anything from it, or just wanted to just share music. And it's turned into something that's just been a lot of fun, and I thank the guys from both bands for giving me the opportunity to do this. Yeah, being a musician myself, there's the other side of this, I mean, and you always hear about it, but to actually experience it and get your toes wet, it's been fun, and we'll see where it goes. I mean, it's come this far in this amount of time, so there's no telling where we'll end up.
Right. You just never know.
We may be on late night here pretty soon.
You may be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's great. And like I said, open invitation to come on, just, let me know. We'll plan it ahead of time so we can make room and everything, but I've had bands perform here before, so it works.
Absolutely. Well, I'll run it by the guys, and hopefully we'll be back soon.
Sounds good. And if we have a chance in a little bit, we will play one of the songs or two if we have time. So we'll just have to play it by ear to see how the time plays this morning. But if you have any more, you gave us the address. Did you want to give us like a website or somebody how they could get a hold of you if they have a question?
Actually, if they have, they can probably staroffmachine.com or staffma.com will get you to the same place. If you Google them, you can get all the show dates, information, merchandise. There's a lot of information on there as well.
And how do you spell Staffma so people know?
STOFMA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just an abbreviated form of the name of the band.
Okay, and then again, so you want me to read off the address, or you could go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's located at 126 East Kern Avenue in Tulare, which is between K and J Streets, and it's in the basement there, the old Happies. It's called Barmageddon now. And come on out. Like I said, come out tonight if you want to join us for karaoke. Every Monday night, we're there from 9 to 1. The show's Friday, August 12th. The doors open at 7. So hopefully you see everybody there.
And I love the name of that place, Barmageddon.
Yeah. It's a neat venue.
Yeah, that's clever.
And they got it's weird. They got the arcade games. You can play air hockey. You can play foosball. You can play the arcade games.
So there's something for everyone.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun place to be, whether they got a show or not. And they have a lot of shows going there. They have comedy shows quite often. Sammy and I
Wow.
attended one not too long ago. It was really good.
Wow. Well, that sounds great. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
And if we, like I said, if we get a chance, we'll play one or two of the songs. So sit tight, and we'll see how it goes. All right?
Great. Thanks, Letty.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back. Thanks.